Hey guys, Chelsea Comer coming to you live from the InkyStamper studio. So, I'm battling a little head cold, so if I sound a little nasally, that is why. But I couldn't pass up the chance to show you guys this new thing. So, again, I'm going to be making kind of a cool card. You might want the dimensions. You might want to have a piece of paper nearby. So you can write down the dimensions because you might want to make the card. Maybe you won't, but there's a lot of gluing involved and some pieces. And I'll tell you the dimensions of the pieces, but they're pretty easy to cut. So, okay. So without any further ado, let me show you what we're going to show you. My son lives near Plano. Now, I can't even tell you that I am a Texas. I know where everything is in Texas because I don't. My husband has a lot of family that lives in Texas, but I can't even tell you where they live. So tonight, look at this. Look at this. It's called the Precision Glue Press. Now, when I saw the name, I was like, really? They had to call it a Precision Glue Press? Not to be confused with the mini precision press. Oh my God. Why do we have to have all kinds of things called precision and press, right? This is the precision glue press. This is the mini precision press. That's the stamp press, right? Don't get them confused. But this one is by my sweet Petunia. And I saw on the Facebook posting that I did about this, that some of you guys have this. And I am not shocked because you guys are always up on the trends, but I was not up on this trend. And I saw this while I was traveling and I'm like, oh, I should probably order one of those and see if I like it. Because, you know why? It uses our favorite glue, Nuvo glue. Nuvo glue. It uses Nuvo glue. And maybe that's why it's called precision. No. This is called Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive. There's nothing precision about this. So, I don't know. But precision glue press. But it uses Nuvo glue. And what's our favorite glue here at InkyStamper? Nuvo glue. So, it would totally make sense that we carry the precision glue press. So, I applied for a wholesale account, got approved, put in my order, and bam! They were at my house. So I have our initial shipment here today. If we happen to sell out, they shipped very fast. I'm pretty sure they'll ship to me again. So if we sell out, no worries. I will get you and I will get your glue press as soon as I can. So anyone that orders tonight is pretty much going to get one. No worries. No worries. Okay. So no need to run off to the store. Okay, so let me show you what's in the box. Now I'm holding the bottom here because I already opened it and I couldn't fit it all back properly in the box. So we're going to just show you what's in the box. But without further ado, I'm going to flip you around to do that. And then the other thing we have in the store, if you buy that, you might want to buy an extra bottle. However, you might want to watch my presentation first, because you're going to get an extra bottle in your box. But so if you bought this, you would get 2 extra bottles, okay? But I'll show you more as soon as we open the box. So you are not going to want to miss this. When I told Kim about this, she's like, you know why I don't like Nuvo glue, because she's not the biggest fan. And you know why? Because when her bottle gets down to about here, she can't get the rest of the glue out of her bottle. So even if you have just a little bit of glue in there, it's supposed to work. So we're going to use this one and see how it works with just a little bit of glue in there, okay? Now I haven't tested this, so it will be a live test. No pre-work done, any of it. So, okay, good. Awesome. Ordered the exact bottle. Great. So if you ever need Nuvo glue too, here's the plug for Nuvo glue. Guess who sells it? So if you ever need Nuvo glue to refill your precision glue press, you can get it here. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to flip you up to the ceiling. You'll see my dragonflies. I'll flip you down. We will get started. Here we go. Here we go. And we'll do an unboxing. Although I already unboxed it, but couldn't fit back in properly. So it's kind of a second unboxing. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, ceiling. Bring this over. La la. And we're going to do a card tonight with lots of glue. Yep. Here we go. Whoop. Yay. Okay. So here is the box. Without further ado, we'll get started. And here is the press. Look at that. It's got a nice spring to it. And if you can see inside when I press it, watch, it like pushes up. Do you see that? It like squeezes for you. I think you can see that. Hopefully you can. That might help. See that? It squeezes. Nice. Anyway, okay. And feel free to ask questions. If I don't answer the question because I missed it, I will go back later. The other thing it comes with is an empty bottle, and we'll talk about that. But this is completely empty, and it has my Sweet Petunia branding on the back, but an empty bottle, and we'll talk about the nozzle in a second. And it comes with a full bottle of Nuvo glue. So if you've been needing a full bottle of Nuvo glue, here you go. Just order this. And it comes with another tip, right? And then finally, it comes with this fantastic holder. And the one thing I want to show you about the holder that I found out was the silicone rubber type stopper down here. And we'll talk about that as well. Okay, so here we go. So let's do a couple things. So let's open this as well. So with the replacement kit, you're going to get another empty bottle. And you're also going to get another replacement nozzle, plus the replacement nozzle that comes on your replacement bottle. So you say, Chelsea, why do I need all this? Okay, so let's say you're a fan of Barely Art Glue and Nuvo glue, but you're also a fan of Barely Art Glue. What you can do is take your empty Nuvo bottle that they provide you, and you can fill with Barely Art Glue. All the way up, whatever. You can write on the bottom that says Barely Art Glue. You can write here, Barely Art Glue, wherever you want. And now you can use Barely Art Glue in your your precision glue press. I'm going to keep calling it a mini precision press. It's your glue press, okay? So, that's the cool thing about the extra bottles, right? You can use any of your favorite glues. So, I mean, even if you're an old-fashioned Tombow lover, right? I think we all have had, I think we've all had these glues in our life, right? I'm showing my colors here. All these different glues. You can put these glues in your bottle and then use it. If that's your favorite glue, whatever your favorite glue is, use it. So that's what's so cool about this. Now, let's talk about the nozzles. If you have used Nuvo glue in the past, you know that the nozzle looks like so. Actually, that one looks a little odd. You know that the nozzle looks like so. Okay? So it's plastic, and this part just pops right out. You just pop it out. If you want it back in, pop it right back in. But this is the nozzle that comes in the Nuvo glue. It's plastic. These nozzles, let me show you. So there's one that's white, and there's one that's like a gray color. White and a gray color. Can you see those two color differences side by side? I think you can. White and grayish. Okay, So the white one, they both have these great pins in the cap to keep them poked and non-clogging, but you won't really need it, and I'll show you why. But here's the super fine tip nozzle. You see that? Super fine tip nozzle. Now, in comparison, here's the darker gray one. And this one is just a nozzle. What do they call it? More of a regular size nozzle. And this is a super fine. You see that? So you get both of these, A, with your original purchase, and B, with your replacement purchases. And the cool thing about it, again, is you've got these cool caps that go right back in there and screw on, right? To keep it unclogged. However, we'll show you some cool stuff about that. So, wanted to show you those. These caps, by the way, are all interchangeable. They're even interchangeable with the one on your current glue. Well, actually not, because it's got that little poker thing. So they're not interchangeable. Disregard that. Strike that. But they all look the same with those pretty gems on top, don't they? Okay. Okay. So let's do a couple things. I want to go ahead and I just want to use what came with my package, right? And I want to show you how that looks. So that is the super fine tip, right? And let me just make sure of one thing. Yeah, that's the super fine tip. And we are going to go ahead and open that up. Now, this is a fresh bottle that came with my precision glue press. And we're just going to go ahead and enter that right into the gun. Just slides right in. Super easy, just like that. Okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and I am just going to draw a line. And this is my super fine. And all I did was a little squeeze on the handle. And look how nice that was. Like a nice line. Now, of course, I went at diagonal because I don't have a ruler. But look how nice that is. Isn't that fabulous? It's a really nice line. Oh, the larger Nuvo bottles don't fit. Thanks, Vicki. You will have to refill your Nuvo glue bottle that's smaller. Now, the cool thing about this, before I take this out, is that you can go ahead and just stick it right down in the holder, just like so. And because the tip touches that rubber silicone, it's non-clogging. What? And your bottle is ready to go because it's upside down like that. Genius. Genius. I love it. I love it. So you actually don't need to cap it. And your cap actually can go right back here waiting for you. See that? See that? I don't know if you can see because I got so much other stuff here. Isn't that great? I think this is so intelligent. So intelligent. Okay? So that was the super fine, and now I'm going to do the regular, okay, to show you what the difference is. So I'm going to back this out. I'm going to put the other cap right on, or the other nozzle, and this is the regular. Is that what they call it, regular? I feel like I'm not calling it the right thing. Fine, one fine and one regular. Okay, regular. So this is the regular. Again, it's a little darker gray. You can tell the difference. Gonna stick that in. And then look here. See how that's a little bit thicker? But look how easy it was to make those lines of glue. Super great. and you can see the different thicknesses. Now, as you know, Nuvo glue dries clear, so this is going to dry clear. I'm only showing you for demonstration purposes. Now, just for fun demonstration purposes as well, let's use the regular Nuvo glue with the old Nuvo glue top as well and see how that does. It should work. Haven't really tried it, but let's see how that works. Look, that's just about the same as the middle one. See that? But there you go. So now you've got, in a pinch, if you don't have your other tops, you can still use it. Yeah? And then you can still put it in. The only thing with this is it doesn't have that extra length to go down to the stopper. So you're probably going to have to put your lid without the pin in it back on your cap for this one. But the others go right down. Right down. Again, live demo. Chelsea hasn't really played around with this, but felt the pressure and knew she loved it. So that is that. Now, remember the bottle I showed you? This one. That the level of glue is like right there. So this is for my friend Kim, because Kim doesn't like Nuvo glue. She struggles with Nuvo glue when it gets down low. Okay? She likes fresh bottles of Nuvo, but she doesn't like those kind of bottles of Nuvo that are down there. I hope this works because no one paid me to do this advertisement, by the way. But where did it go? Oh, here, right in front of me. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one, pop this one off. Again, we're using this bottle that has just a little glue in it. Might have to shake it up a little. Won't lie, because it's all down at the bottom. So I'm just going to do that. Otherwise, I could just have it sit like this for a little while. Put it in the holder, have it go down. Okay, so remember, we only had that much glue in it. Not very much, maybe 3/4 of an inch. Hopefully it's down towards the bottom now. And then we're just going to squeeze. Look at that. Kim, are you a believer now? I think Kim should be a believer. What do you guys think? There was like almost no glue in this, and the glue totally came out. Almost no glue. Look at that. So again, when you fill up your glue bottles, you don't even have to fill them that far. Look how much glue I had in there. Only up to there. Like 3/4 of an inch, and it still came out. Yeah. That was a live demonstration, and I was hoping it was going to work. Otherwise, I was going to have egg on my face, but it worked. I knew it probably would, but you never know. You never know on live TV whether it's going to cooperate with you, but it definitely did. And I really, 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 really like this tool. You guys know that Kim and I don't normally bring you guys things we don't like. We really like this. Okay, so any questions? Any questions that I didn't see? Kim, did you see that? Did you see how little glue I had in that bottle, Kim? And I did a glue line right there. That's all with like nothing in it. So, okay. I got one saved for you, Kim. Okay. Let's see. Any other questions? It's not that hard to pull the trigger, is it, Chelsea? No, it is definitely not hard to pull the trigger. It's on a spring. It's spring-loaded. Totally spring-loaded. So, now that I've got all these bottles discombobulated, bottle-lated, let's go ahead and put some on one here. And yeah, I've got this all messed up, but anyway, I'll fix it later. I got caps, I got all kinds of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put in the regular one. I don't need the fine, but if I did need the, well, should I use the fine? Why don't I use the fine? Because why be regular? Let's be fine. Here we go. So I've got the fine tip in there, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add it to the gun. See that? Added. So now next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a card. Imagine that. And I'm going to set this in here so that all the glue flows downhill. And I'm going to move this over here. And I'm going to start to make my card. Now, this card, I told you to have a piece of paper on the side. So I don't know if you brought a piece of paper on the side, but you should, so that I can tell you what the measurements are. Just ordered mine and 3 more for gifts. Okay, well, if I'm sold out when this ends, no worries. I'm going to put more back in the store, and I will have an order going in tomorrow. And they were super quick. I got them in 2-3 days. I ordered Monday morning. They were here Wednesday morning. Imagine that. It's crazy. Crazy. So, yeah. Great tool for weekend retreats. Definitely, Linda, because look, you can just set it here and you got it. You got it. So anyway, okay, next, going to add my base to my card. No need for dimensions here yet. This is a normal A2 size card. Look at adding glue right around the edges. Crowd goes wild. Love it. Glue that right down, right? I want to make sure this is the right way. Now, I have 2 pieces of colored cardstock, okay? 2 pieces of colored cardstock. Each one is a square, and each square is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, okay? You are going to glue those 2 together like so, like a star, okay? This card is going to look pretty cool. I found this on Pinterest because it had a lot of pieces, because I'm like, I need to glue a lot. So look at me. I'm gluing a lot. Oh, I'm going to go over on my corners. Okay, so when you do yours, don't put glue here or here or here or here, or it might glue down on your paper. Only put in the middle, okay? 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 squares, okay? Next, you're gonna want to get 1 1/4. 1 1/4 squares. Now, I made these cream to match my base. 1 1/4 squares. You need 4. I'm doing 4 cream ones. And then, as I move my glue thingy, I need pattern paper ones too. So I really, in honor of Kim being here tonight, I think I'm going to do orange. So I'm going to take these orange ones. I like this orange. And I'm going to make 1 1/4 inch squares. So I'm going to take my baby little cutter and I'm going to go 1 1/4. And then I got to make 4 squares. So if I go like so, 1 1/4. If I go like so, that's 1 1/4. If I go like so, that's 1 1/4. And if I go like so, that's 1 1/4. Okay. So I have 4 1 1/4 pattern paper squares, and I have 4 1 1/4 cream squares. Hopefully those all line up. Yes. All good. Okay, so now on this star type piece, we're going to put that right there. I don't know if I'm going to pop it up. You guys are probably going to want me to put it on a wobble or something crazy like that. but we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start by gluing one of the cream squares, okay? And I'm just going to go ahead and put glue on the back of it, just like so. Oh, actually, live TV again. You probably don't want it on this side because I'll show you. You're going to have to, we're going to interweave these. What? I'm going to interweave these. Yes. Yes, I'm super excited about this. Okay, next one. And this is where it's like, Chelsea, you make this card look so easy. It looks so hard, but it's so easy. Next, we are going to glue the whole square here. And we are going to line it up with that corner of the star. So it's overlapping. You see that? Next one, go cream. So you're going to go cream, pattern paper, cream, pattern paper. Again, your main big squares are, oh, of course I forgot. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then your small are 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. So you see, I did a square, then I did a pattern paper, then I did a square. Now I got to do a pattern paper again, and I could have done polka dots, but I love this gingham, and you're gonna line that up right with that square. What? And then you're gonna take the next one. And you're going to line that up with that corner and that square. Do you see how this is coming together? And then you're going to take it. Look how much glue we're using. This is why I had to do this card, because I was like, I need to glue a lot tonight. So people see how great it is just to lift this out of the holder and glue, right? And then here, more glue. This would be a really fun, like, quilt block, I thought when I saw it. Yeah. Now the only tricky one is this last one, right? So it's going to go over, but it's going to go under here. So remember when I said, oh, you don't want to glue that whole thing down? This is why. Because you got to get your other little piece in here. But I got a little space there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue him. Add a little there so it glues down. La la. And look how fun that is. That was just with squares. Isn't that fun? Yes, it is a great way to use your scraps. I know, such a cool design. And then I just punched a circle because it looked like it might need a circle in the middle. The sample I saw had a circle in the middle, so there's a circle. Super fun. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that as well. Now here's where you guys come into play. I can of course put this on a wobble. I can pop it up. What do you guys think? I know, I love the design. It's so pretty. Throw on a sentiment and you're pretty much done. I know, isn't it cool? Isn't it cool? Okay, I think I'm gonna pop dot it, but I came prepared with just about anything, but I'm gonna use a move. It would be cool. You know what? Having it rotate, circle you, oh, that would be so cool. Okay, I'm just gonna pop it, but just know that you could put it on a clear move it and have it rotate. That would be fun. But how fun is this design, right? I mean, super fun. Now I'm putting a lot of, I don't have to put this many on here, but I don't know, I didn't want it to get squished. Didn't want to get squished. Going to make it look a little cuter. Not that it's not cute enough. Wasn't that an easy design? And how easy is it to just pick up your glue right here, add glue, put it down. Pick up your glue, add glue, put it down. Pick up your glue, got the picture? Now you can kind of twist it. You could have it straight up and down. You could have the you could have it any old way. I think I'm going to go this way. So fun. So fun that is. That it is definitely like a quilt block. I could totally see a fun quilt that way. Okay, I did want to add just a bit of fun to it. So I thought I'd put like a strip across the bottom. And then, oh, you know what? Because we've got our precision glue press, why don't we do couple strips? I'm gonna do a 1/4 inch strip, and then I'm gonna do 1/4 inch. Then I'm gonna do an 1/8 inch strip. So I'm gonna glue this strip, and I'm gonna glue this strip, and maybe one more. I'm gonna do another 1/4 inch strip. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to change those tips and make this card. So let's do that real quick. So I currently have the, oh, do I have the fine point? I think I have the fine point. Well, if I don't have the fine point, I'm about to. Here's the fine point that I see. So you can see how fine that is. Super fine. And look how it like stands up like that for you too. Super great. I'm going to go ahead and arrange these and add glue to them just like so. I mean, quick, easy squeeze right along the way. And even if your hands are shaky, right? I mean, sometimes that's the problem, right? Our hands are shaky. Our hands don't have the strength they used to, right? Maybe you had hand surgery, like some of us did, and lost a little bit of dexterity. But look at that. Look how fine I just got that glue on the back of that 1/8 inch strip. Tell me that you could do that. I mean, that is not something normally we can do. So here we go. I'm going to put that right on here. I'm going to offset it a bit. Super fun. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that to one more strip here. And then you're going to help me with the sentiment. Quarter-inch strip. I mean, it's sometimes hard to get the tape on properly on a 1/4 inch strip. You know what I mean? And look at that. You've got strips like that. And now all you have to do is flip it over and do a little trimming. Flip it over, trim, and trim. Super fabulous. Super fabulous. Okay, so now to finish this fun card, I thought we should get I kind of thought this was fall or maybe pumpkin spice latte-ish. What do you guys think? So I brought in latte, and I've been thinking of you a latte. Happy fall, y'all. Actually, happy fall, y'all would probably be good. Because everything else kind of has coffee on it, and I don't have any coffee on this card, but it reminds me of pumpkin spice latte for sure. Yeah. So how about happy fall, y'all? And I'm just going to pop that up maybe right there. So let's go ahead and get happy fall, y'all. Happy fall. Good. I'm glad you like where I'm going with this. I know. I love pumpkin spice lattes. Has anyone had a pumpkin spice latte yet this year? I was just at the airport. You would have thought I could have gotten a pumpkin spice latte, but I didn't. Has anyone gotten one yet? Just curious. Maybe you don't like them. I do like them. I know. We need a coffee date, Kim, for sure. Let me get over this little head cold, that's for sure, though, first. Look at that. Happy fall, y'all. Now, I don't know why I did that. I don't want that in brown ink. I mean, black ink. I want it in brown ink. So let me kind of fix that a second. I'm going to use my Memento Brown. Meant to go brown. For some reason, I pulled out the black. Vicki, yes. Have you had a pumpkin spice latte this fall already? Look at that. Happy fall, y'all. Love it. Gonna just trim that right on up. Pumpkin spice cream frappuccino 3 times already. That sounds yummy. Maribeth. That sounds really yummy. Do you get that at Starbucks? Well, frappuccino, that is Starbucks, so you must get that at Starbucks. It sounds really yummy. Who's hungry for pumpkin spice right now? Me. Okay, here you go. I'm just going to go right on top of this cute decoration with happy fall, y'all. I mean, look at that card. Look at that card. So easy to put together. Again, 2 3/4 inch squares, the big ones, 2 of those. And then you need 8 1 1/4 squares. So if you're writing down the dimensions at home, and I told you you're going to want to, there's your dimensions. Okay? And again, super fun, easy to put together card. Feel free to play this back if you forgot how to put it together, but it's so easy. Start somewhere, keep going around. It's super easy. Oh, look at this. This is probably the perfect little mix for this. I have spiked cider right here. Spiked cider. Like, why are we talking drinks right now? Because that sounds super good. So here I go with my glue press again. I'm just going to go ahead and add a few little dots with my fine tip. Super, super fun. Right like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 1. Okay, I guess I'm going red. 2. These are so fun. 3. And 4. Right on top. If I had my little doohickey picker, I could pick those right up easier, but I didn't. And then maybe 1 right offset in the center. How pretty is that? Right? Look at that. So fun. Offset on the center. Always put your glue gun back in the glue holder, Chelsea. And look how fun that is. How easy is it to make little glue dots for sequins? Oh. So again, go order your glue precision press. If anyone says, "Hey Chelsea, they're already sold out," I will go add more to the store right now. You will be on the 2nd shipment, but I'm telling you, they shipped it within 2 days. So I feel like by Monday, yours will be on its way to you. Okay? So, happy fall, y'all. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day.